Hello YouTube and hello Twitch, and welcome to this new web dev session on my web application StoreMyDocs. Let me check the audio. So on Twitch it's okay, but on YouTube there is a lot. Okay, there was a lot of delay, which is weird. Should be better. Well, for me. So I am working on this user story automatic categorization, and I finished yesterday's I was working on showing the progress when there is a background task happening, like a backup or restore, but the restore is ongoing. So for example, if I delete the rule, we can see it is first creating the backup file, which seems to be really fast. Yeah, we cannot see the first task. And then it sends the backup to Google Drive. And I guess I have a lot of versions of this file now. I wonder if this is taking a lot of space. Yeah. Keep forever. Okay, so yeah, at some point okay, they may be deleted after 30 days. Okay. Or after 100 versions. Okay, I see. This should be fine. The DB backup, well, currently it's not big at all. So for now it is not an issue. Okay, and then my current task is the automatic restore of the database. This is not effective right now. I already have a restore function, but I'm not calling it automatically. I could do something like this, and this will work. Automatic restore, okay. But if I go to this page, then it's not working anymore because my service is not used by this component. So I need another way to invoke this component. And to do this, I will work on a different task. I will actually work on a to-do. A to-do I have somewhere. Where is my to-do? My to-do is here. I want to persist the base folder ID for quick access. My ID is to make use of routing. So let's see app routing module. So there is at least two kind of page. The one where you are not authenticated, and the one when you are authenticated. What I would like is that if you are authenticated, what I would like is to automatically do some calls that are used everywhere. Because if I do this, so it will save me the time each time I need to do the call, because I don't need to do it. It will be cached automatically. So that's one thing. And yeah, I wonder if the good idea one of the ideas would be to simply use a cache, which is fine. We'll see. I will go with my first idea, and later on maybe I will realize that what I really want is a cache. We'll see. Yeah. Once I got this this call, I will get this called somewhere. Then I will be able, maybe, I will see, but maybe from the same place I could also handle the automatic restore. That's why I want to first work on this to do. So to do this, I was looking at the documentation about the router. So let's see. Let's see if I have what I want. So here they are getting an ID which comes from, I guess it comes from the URL. So they are navigating with by communicating the ID, but that's not what I want. Payload parts of your application. Maybe that's what I want, but I'm not sure about this. I want to see what this preloading is about. Component data, that's what I want, maybe. Resolver. Yeah. I guess that's what I want, because what I want to do is really this. I want to block the page to load until I do what I need to ensure that the page is in the right state. Because if I do the restore now, like I refresh and then the restore is happening, the problem is when the restore is done, maybe, so it will cause a refresh. Well, I will have to implement a refresh, but then it may be weird because I was first showing the previous state of the backup of the DB, maybe. So it may be better to first do the restore and then to load the page. Which is perfect task for a resolver. So apparently this is a service. Resolve. What is crisis here? So let's see what this does. Okay. Okay. That's interesting because yeah, you can get the data from the activated route. Activated route. You don't really have to know about the resolver. Okay, so let's work on that. There is at least two things I want to um, there's two things I want to cache. There is this FineRCrate base folder, and there is this fineall. I may... No, that's okay. The issue I was worrying about is can I access this activated route from my service? But I suppose that yes. Okay. Mhm. So let's work on this resolver. Mm, I will create a folder which I will call resolver because I'm not inspired for now. Angular schematic, and I want a service, and I will name it um, hmm, file resolver, something like this. Which I don't really like. We'll see. Maybe it's better. Yeah, I should have a file resolver which will handle anything file related, and if I want something about the database restore, I have to do a separate resolver, I guess. And I hope that if I change the page, it will not resolve again. Yeah, it should be possible. I will see. And what is the name convention? Yeah, okay. Let's name it files resolver service because there is a base folder and all the files. Okay. Next, I can try to work on my test. For this, I will be using ngmux. And with ngmux, I hope that they have an example of using resolver. Yes. I have to see how they want me to test a resolver. Okay, I will copy the example here, and more specifically this one. Yeah. Then I will copy what I need. I'm not sure about that. What was the comment again? I'm not sure about that. I guess it may do more than what I want. I will see. So this is my module. Resolver, it looks like a variable. Okay, it was probably a mistake. Or maybe it's because it's legacy here. Oh, I see. Hmm. This is weird because in the documentation they are talking about what they call a legacy resolver. So that's weird. Let's have a look at resolver. Maybe there is a proper guide for resolver. Okay, they have a schematic for resolver, so hmm. I don't know why in the documentation they say to generate the resolver like this. Okay. To be sure, what is the legacy way and what is the new way? Maybe. Okay, so let's have a look at this first. Class-based root resolvers are deprecated in favor of functional resolver. So, okay. So this is indeed deprecated, but in the documentation they are not talking about this. So that's a bit weird. So this should be the new way. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I see. I see. And I see why. I have to check something. To see. No, okay. No, I don't really see the reason why it's deprecated, but okay. Maybe because it's less verbose this way to have a simple function. So okay, why not? Then in this case, I need to generate again my resolver by using the resolver schematic. Hmm. Yeah, I will see. So then I will copy again what they have here. So what I want is this before each here instead of this one. Have the files resolver here. So I can remove this. And then to execute my resolver, mm, okay. I actually have to go. Okay, I see. So let's copy this for now. Do I need the router? Yes, I need. I want to have a look at one of my existing tests. Yeah. So I need this, I need this location. So it cannot find location. I have to check how I need to import it like this apparently. Yeah. I don't need this for now. And I actually need to do this. Is there something else that I need? Yes, this. Because I have to check the data. Okay. And the rest I can remove. To fix the issues I probably have to restart the, mm, the ID. I don't know why, but this will work. Okay, that's it. And root. I don't have root. Where does the root come from? Oh, I forgot that apparently. Okay, and there will be some refactoring I can do, probably. Root component. What is the root component in this case? Okay. It will be the component that I will. Yeah, I will be using the home page component. So this means that I can do this normally. Okay, so files resolver. And what I want to test here is should fetch base folder and files. Yeah. Okay, and if I run the test, yeah, see about that. So apparently I need to add my files resolver to the module, but before, okay, I will do resolve. No, not like this. So what I need to do is, if I'm not mistaken, something like this. Because, no, I will see. I don't know if I need to do something else. Okay, seems to be okay. I forgot to use the fake async wrapper. Okay, the correct route is this one. Okay, and that's it. Now, what I need to do is I want to have a base folder. I will see about that. And I want also all files, so files.all, which will be an array. Okay. For the base folder, what I need is to mock the base folder service. With when I call the base folder service with find or create base folder, let's see, maybe I have somewhere I can copy. It's only a base folder ID, so. Oh, okay. I knew that I was doing something by default. So when I do the mock base folder service, I'm already assuming that I will call this method. So it's okay. I just need to do a mock base folder service. And because I do this, it will say that I forgot to do the call here. And it should be this, I guess. And I will also do the mock for the file service. And what I want is to call the method file service find all, which will return me well, it's not really important here. Will return an array of the file say file1. Okay, everything is messed up. Which will be a file element. And actually I have, no, I have a function mock file element. Okay, like this. Which I actually, yeah, I can directly write it like this. Oh no, I forgot. I need actually to have it here. Okay, so that's it. My test is should be fine. So yeah, I mean, now I need to implement my test. Hmm. Before that, I want to make it a bit better. I will refactor this into the function navigate to. Okay, and I will provide the path. And then, so this will be my action when I navigate to this path. Then I will assert okay, let's see. I want to extract the root data. So get root data. And normally I should provide this see, maybe I can do it like this and like this. Okay. This way my test will be more readable. No, don't want to debug. And let's see if I run again my test. I want to see that it's still doing the same. So the files resolver. I will have a look again at the documentation, this one. But what they say is that I should use the inject method to get the service. So I have to do inject base folder service. How does it work when it's asynchronous? The router waits for the data to be resolved. So I guess I can return an observable. That's my guess. Okay. So let's see. What I want to do, I will pipe with map which will return me the base folder ID. And I will return this object, base folder ID, base folder with base folder ID. Okay, that's the first part. I need to change that to observable of, well, I will change this to something else, but, or maybe, what is the name? The name of this object here will be files. Files what? I will say cache for now. Maybe I will have a better idea later on. Yeah, I was hoping that it will say that there is an error somewhere. But apparently no. If I say this, okay. I see. So I want a base folder as a string. Okay, let's start with this. No provider for... yeah. I guess I know what is the problem. It's about this. I don't want to use this. And I don't know why they need this. Expected object not to have. I don't understand that. Okay, maybe I understand, but I'm not sure. Apparently this okay. Not sure. I have to check. What happened? No, not there. I want to debug that. Because there is something curious about what happens. Okay, so I have files base folder. Okay. So it means I can change my test to this. I see. I was afraid that there was no files property, which would have been curious. Okay, so that's better. It's saying that there is no property all, which is correct. Because I need to implement that. For this, I will do a zip. I guess that's what I want. With two observable, because there is two calls that I need to do. I need to call this. Actually, let's see, because maybe I can get the base folder ID from this. Yeah. I have to check that. I don't remember. Because I don't want to make two calls to the API if... let's switch to any for now. I have to check in reality. I want to go in the file service. It's this files. No, this one. And I want to see if there is the base folder. Oh, filter out the base folder. Okay, so this method find all is filtering out the base folder. So I cannot do the improvement I want without changing the behavior. So I don't want to do that. I will go with my zip method. I'm gonna do this. I want to get... No. I want an example with zip. Okay. Yes, that's what I want, but is there a way to... No, I want to see if they have a way. Oh, this. That's what I want. Okay. So I can do, apparently... Okay, I can do this. Then I will add... I will add the file service with file service find all. All files. And then I can add all with all files. Okay. And then I can add all with file or folder element array. Like this. I'm missing the return. Okay, that's perfect. And if I run my test again, yeah, it's working. This means that I can do a lot of improvement to what I was doing before. I can remove a lot of call to the API. So let's start with the base folder, which was what I wanted first. To do replace calls with state param. Because I will do this later, I'm doing a to-do because I don't want to forget. So let's go to the base folder service. And then from the file list component, okay, I need the activated route. And then instead of doing this, I can do this. I wonder if I can directly access the data element, something like data dot base folder as id, something like that. Because I saw that you can use quite a lot of a funny way of writing things in the typing section. Let's see. Oh, where can I find this kind of thing? TypeScript documentation. Function. Function parameter. JS documentation. No, what is, oh no. This is about the Java doc. Okay, functions. Inferring the type. I want to get some advanced example of way to write the type. So let's see if I'm finding an example that I like. I want to have a look at arrow functions, maybe. Script arrow function as parameter. Because I know there is a way to say as something, but I need to find that. It's more like I'm curious. I don't really need to do that. Advanced. Mm. That's not really a problem. I will rename this to data. Data dot base folder. Data dot files dot base folder. So it's saying I have to do this apparently. I don't know why. Oh, that's weird. It seems that I could do something like this. So let's see. If I say files cache, I need to export that. No. Maybe I would prefer to do it differently. What I would like to do, if it's possible, Yeah, I will try something. I will log the content of this in the actual browser, and I want to see exactly what I get. Data. So I do get an object with all. I can do then files, and that's where the last one indexer. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, and this will be of type files cache. Okay, so this time it's not complaining. So let's say files cache like this. Then I can do files cache base folder. And actually, because I also need somewhere to do the find all. Hmm. Okay, this time I'm not sure how I will proceed with this. The base folder ID will never change, but this may change. Well, that's okay. Okay, I know. Maybe. Hmm. I will at least make this work. Okay, probably I need to exclude all the resolver. Which means I have to do this. Yes, it's working. And I have to do the same. So what am I testing here? Okay. So yes, I need to exclude the resolver here, here. Then so I don't need to mock this base folder service anymore. Instead, I need to mock the root data. And for this, I will check out. Well, I will check how to do this. Maybe they show an example here. Oh no. Here they are not showing the test of the component. Provider of component. So they are talking about routing, so let's see if they have the okay, how to mock activated load. So that's what I want. And what they say. Well, I don't want to. And of course do what they say. The problem I have with this. I would prefer to use something different. So let's see if I check Angular routing test. I will try something. I will do replace router module with router testing module with root. And that's where I have to figure out that's maybe not what I want. Let's see if they have something else. Maybe I know. Maybe I know. No, I have some idea, but they are a bit too complex to to implement. So I will go with their approach. So I will mock the instance of activated route. So dot snapshot, and so I'm not using param map. What I'm using is what? I'm using data. Okay, so my guess is if I go back to this, I can probably do mock instance activated route for snapshot with, that's where I'm not sure. Because I would like to provide an actual object. So snapshot is an activated route snapshot. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. It's okay, I can just say this. Snapshot. And then I just have to do data files. So I know that it's missing some property. Okay, what is the type of data? We see. If I extract this to files cache, and I will say it's of the type files cache. Okay, it's not better, so I can just say as data. Okay. Then I can with the content of this, and I can say base folder is base folder ID is empty. So normally I can now remove this. Okay, and for this, yeah, I will also work on this. Should list 2 items. So Okay, I need to fix all the tests actually. So let's do this first. I will call this mock. So it's not a mock base folder, it's mock files cache in root data. Yeah. Which means that I have to replace all calls to mock base folder service to this. Here I'm a bit surprised because okay, I see. In this case, it's simpler because I just need to do mock files cache in root data and it will probably fix all of my tests. Hopefully. I just want to check something. Which, okay. I want to keep my message pinned. I will check something else. Okay, so we'll continue. Yeah, all my tests are working now. I want to continue. Yeah, I will continue adapting all my tests to use the snapshot this way. This way, my commit will be simple to explain. I will just say that I will resolve the base folder ID and all the files first. And maybe I want to check something. I want to check if there is a notion of refreshing from the resolver. Okay. So it means that maybe if I want to refresh, I can just trigger a page, like a whole page refresh. I have to think about if this is what I want. Yeah, maybe. In this case, I will add a to-do. I want to check if refresh can be replaced with a page refresh to let the resolver do the refresh. with a to-do. Okay, I'm still not sure if that's what I want, but whenever it's possible, I want to avoid repeating. Well, I want to avoid doing two things at different place. Which means that I don't want to do a find all if I'm already doing it in my files resolver. Yeah. So, and I prefer the simplest solution when possible. So, why doing things two times when you can just refresh the page? Ah, we'll see. Maybe there is a way to. Should be fine. So if I want to continue working with this, I have to replace the calls to file service final. Well, actually, this one. So let's do it directly like this. I will do files cache all. Okay, actually, so the refresh in this case will be synchronous. Okay, let's extract this to files or folders like it was before. Okay. Yeah. So the refresh is synchronous, but this is no longer a refresh. No. But I will fix this later. So this will break a lot of things now. But it may simplify a lot of things too. Yeah. I well, it's impossible that it's not that the tests are not failing. Yeah. It's because there is a compilation issue, so I need to work on that. Then return. Okay. So that's problematic. I need I need to change this. I will see. We'll add a to do to not forget. So let's start with this test. Hmm. Okay, I see. The problem comes from this. I just need to remove the mock. Okay. Then second one. What I will try to do. Cache. So this. I will return. mm, So I will return this. Well, okay. Let's try again. So this files cache. Okay. Then instead of doing the mock here, I will do. Okay, I don't want to fix all the tests relying on this return. So let's do one step at a time. Files cache dot all equals I guess it was items and categories. Okay, so the test is passing. I want to see which what is the next test which is not passing. So trashing, okay. Okay. The first one failing is this one. Because what? Didn't expect mock dot trash to be called. ID for. Hmm. Mm, and apparently we are trying to trash the item with ID4, which is weird. Yes, this is weird. Mm, okay, I will try to debug that. Maybe I will fix the compilation issue and I want to see if the problem I see is something I can obviously see in there. So no, it does not look obvious. If I'm not mistaken, if I okay, I was actually thinking that if I do trash, it would have displayed a pop-up. I was wrong. Okay, so I don't see the problem from there. So let's see by debugging. So I debug. I don't want to be there. I want to be here. Element, object, okay, ID 2. Okay, so we are doing the right. Okay, this is where. Didn't expect mock trash ID 4 to be called. But line 84, that's where I am. Oh, I see. Remove empty categories. Okay. I see the problem. It's because of the refresh. The refresh is no longer working like it should. So, how should I proceed? So, currently, the file component, when we delete something, we are checking for the empty categories. And what I would like to do is to move this logic outside of this component. For a simple reason, it's because I want to change the refresh logic. Maybe I don't have to move this from this component. Yeah. Okay. I will keep this simple, but I still have to do. I have to do this for now. I don't want to debug this. So I'm removing the refresh after doing the trash because I will change the logic. So we are doing the trash correctly, but then what I want to expect is a page refresh. And let's see how we can do this. Angular page reload. Motorcycles, something like this. stairs. Okay, why not? With pagination, no, it's not about pagination. Probably. On same URL navigation. Hmm. Seems weird to do it like this. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to avoid. Hmm. Okay. That's what I want to do. Which will not work, probably, because of what they were saying in the issue. So, private router. So I want to test the refresh after doing the call to the trash method. So yeah, it's here. I want to do this router dot navigate. And let's see, I know the current URL, so it's only for test. And now, if I want to delete, let's say I want to delete this, like a log here. Refresh of files cache. Okay, that's weird that it's not reloading. Okay, so we have this refresh of files cache. Then if I do a delete here, nothing happens, which was expected. Because in the issue here they say that you should do so first this. Okay. That's deprecated. So maybe there is a more recent solution. So let's have a look here. No. Okay, so let's have a look at the official documentation. Okay, so they don't have. I'm looking at some kind of guide. Okay, so I need to go in the root reuse strategy in mm, probably in the app module. In the providers, I need to do no, to do something like this. Provide root reuse strategy is maybe with use value, and then I provide something. No, I need to provide a class. Which means that okay, I don't know where to where I can put this, but I will copy. Where is it? I lost this provider here. We'll name this root.strategy, which will be root strategy. No, root strategy like this, which implement let's see what it was. It's root reuse strategy. So I will name this my root reuse strategy. Yeah, and I will export root reuse strategy provider with provide use class okay, multi, I guess no. There is a single one, so I need to. I guess that should be something like this. In the module, I can say this. So it's complaining about what? It's probably complaining of missing class. So everything is abstract. I want to see, yes, there is a base. Extends here. I would like to see what is the default for this. The strategy returns true when the future root config and current root config are identical. Okay, I see. What I need to do is return false. Okay. So I don't really have a way to test this in a TDD way. So let's see. So it's not working. I know there is another thing to do. I also need this on same URL navigation reload. Which is in the app routing module here. Okay. So let's see if I delete this. It's not working. So I did everything they were talking about. Maybe I can try to reload the server. Yeah, I will try again. In this case, I will try to debug. So I can go into to this, maybe. I can try to see if I go there. Current and future. Mm. Yeah, I'm checking if I had to return false and yes. Okay, when I do it seems that I'm properly doing the reload. So maybe, okay, maybe I have a solution. Okay, so I'm actually doing what I want, except that I'm not reloading the provider. So let's see, Angular, refresh provider. I have to find a solution to refresh the provider. A parent service which will reroute to the expected service. So maybe it's probably not what I want. We have to sample its value. I don't really get what they say. And they want to change the provider to a service. They want to have a subject. Can I have a subject? That's a good question. I guess I could be doing something like this. That's an interesting approach. Instead of fetching, yeah, that's interesting. Well, the problem with that is, in the end, I will be using some kind of cache. Hmm. Okay, I will have to think about it. Let's have a to-do for now. I'm really not sure about the approach I want to do with my sort of cache, actually. Let's see. No, to do replace by subject. Mm. I have some issue with, but at least with this question, I may decide on something I will prefer. Maybe using a cache is better. I will have to see how I can get something cache service. Something like a behavior subject. I don't know. Let's see. I will actually stop my dev session now because I have a small headache. Yeah. If I continue again for 2 hours, it may be difficult. So I will continue on my own. I will continue working on this problem. And the next web dev session will be on Thursday, but on Monday I will be doing a game dev session. So that's it for today, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.